Hello everyone and welcome back to Lion's Lane. My name is Leo and this is my channel where I show you guys all of my art projects that are going on. We are continuing with another prompt in the Fly in July art challenge that I made up myself. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check the playlist down below. My first video, I talk all about that. So, today's prompt was angular. And I had a few ideas, but today was the kind of day where I needed to draw something cute and happy, so I actually thought about the Pokemon Ice-Q from Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's just this little penguin guy with a big ol' ice cube head. So that's what I decided to draw today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I will pop back in when I feel that there's something important to talk about. So Ice-Q have these ice block faces, and the one that I drew on the left there, that's their default face. That's the way you see them in the game. However, I have this idea in my head that when their heads freeze up, that they can freeze up in different expressions. So I decided to draw a couple with some different expressions because I thought that would be fun and cute. This one is kind of the nervous, like, are you serious energy? This next one I decided to give some very, very happy energy. It kind of reminded me of like a Tamagotchi or something. So now I'm just taking a minute to resize the previous two sketches because I want the happy one to be the center of attention. And any moment now, we will get into the line art. So for the line art, I went with a different pen today. I believe this one is called the Ink Bleed. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what it's called, and it has a bit more texture to it, which I thought would be nice because it feels like to me that Pokemon, usually the lines have a bit more grit to them. So I decided to use that pen for this. I also had the idea that their little antennas that come out of their heads could be different shapes. That's just my headcanon. Um, I feel like it gives them a little bit more personality. So here I'm taking the time to round the edges of the ice cubes a little bit. Even though the prompt is angular, Ice Cube head is actually pretty curvy on the edges, so now I'm just taking the time to round those out. I think this one right here is my favorite. I just really like the pose. And now I'm moving on to adding the colors in. And so I decided that I wanted to do regular ice cube, shiny ice cube in the middle, and then if I got to pick what the shiny looked like, that version on the right side of the screen there. I've played a lot of Pokemon fan games, and I always thought that if I were ever to make one, that I would make multiple shinies for different Pokemon. Because that makes sense, right? In the wild, there are some animals that just are different color in general, and they're not all the same color. So I know Pokemon has to keep it simple for the sake of animation, but I always thought it would be really cool if there were multiple shinies for certain Pokemon. So my shiny version would be green. So here I go, adding a bit of shadow to add some dimension to these ice cubes as well as some highlight. Here I'm just adding the little spike patterns on the sides of their stomachs there. And now I'm going to, after I change the color of the feet a little bit, go into some shading, I believe. Oh, no, I'm going into coloring the lines. Here I had to be careful because I accidentally colored over the lines in this one particular section. But once I got the green guy done, the rest was pretty easy. And I only colored their heads because that seems to be how they're colored in Pokemon. Now I'm doing a little bit of a background. And some shading. So after I finish the shading and adding some stars and sparkles to the background, this video is done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of a different take on these videos so far by doing something popular like Pokemon. I really love Pokemon. It's always a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got to just kind of be free and let loose today and draw something that would give me some joy. Hope it gave you guys some joy too. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like down below and a comment telling me if you liked it, what you'd like to see in the future. Turn on your notifications and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the rest of this one. Bye, guys.